Welcome back, my little TCL Scorpion 72, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mezco San Diego exclusive Batman The Dark Knight Returns 112 collection, or basically it's 112 collection figure. So these are 6-inch figures with real cloth clothing, uniforms, everything like that. Lots of articulation. If you saw my other video, I did one before with the Batman, which was their first release. So now Mezco did an amazing box set, which includes none other the good old Mutant Leader. So there you have the box there, Silhouette Batman and Mutant Leader here. This is actually a little cutout part, which is pretty cool, which goes around the box and stuff like that because the box is red. As you see here, it says Mezco Comic Con exclusive. On the side here, 112 collective series with the bat symbol, and on the bottom, just a little bit mumbo jumbo stuff. Warnings, hazard, age 14 and up. And on the top, you have the Batman Dark Knight Returns logo or writing. If you hear me kind of grunting here and there a bit, it's because this thing here is quite heavy, very heavy. So they really packed it. Upon opening the package, you will see that you can slide this up. Like I said, a little cutout thing, so you can actually use this like a little mask or give it to, like, you know, a kid or whatever. But I won't ruin the box because I do like the slide out packaging here. Then we have the silhouette of Batman fighting the Mutant Leader. It's all done in red and black. It goes right around, showing you all the mountaintop completely, all the rubble, wreckage, and all of that. So we're gonna take a look at this this box set here and see what it's all about and what makes it so damn heavy. So upon opening the box, you will notice there are two white boxes inside, so it's kind of like a box in a box. So the first box is kind of light, which means the other one must be the base, because that's really heavy. That's the heavier one of the box. So opening the box like this, basically, we have the figure inside. Nicely packed. Mutant Leader, Batman. See the crowbar, the weapons, kind of like the little, what is that? That sludge, not sludge, but it's like a goo thing that he uses to get away from the Mutant Leader in the shirts encounter. Again, we have a nice little bag to keep the extra accessories, which is really cool. And in this box, we have, I believe, which should be heavy. Oh, wow. It's in foam, which would be the base, I'm guessing. So, we'll take a look at that a little after. Let's go and focus more on the figures, and then we'll get to the base. Alright, so we're going to do things a little different. We're going to focus on the villain this time. Well, villain first. So, here we have the Mutant Leader. So Mezco did the Mutant Leader. He has a little, like, a mud on his feet and stuff, so it's based on the whole him fighting Batman. This is his first encounter fighting Batman. So, the articulation for this figure is going to be a little bit more visible now, because he doesn't have like a uniform. In other words, no uniform, no cape. He does have leather pants and it does feel like leather. So you can see that actual articulation for this figure. So he's on a ball head joint here. His head's on a ball joint. What I like about the glasses, which I hope I can really show you guys, is that it's see-through. You can kind of see his eyes. It's hard to really get a good look, but when you have the figure, you can see these like red piercing, well, They're red because of the visor, but you can see the eyes through the visor. So they did sculpt the eyes. The glasses are not removable, which is too bad because it would have been cool. If you do a little prying, you could take them off, but seeing how this is exclusive, I wouldn't recommend it because little hint, they are planning to do him in the regular form without the blood splatter, not blood splatter, I mean the mud splatter and all that kind of stuff. So that's the one you might want to play around with. Shoulders on a ball joint. He has swivel at the biceps, double jointed elbows, articulation at the wrist. He has also wrist swivel. He has articulation here in the chest, articulation at the waist, and of course his legs seem to be in a ball joint. Double jointed knees. Even the pants can go up, so you can actually see the double jointed knees. Like that. See? So I'm not going to roll up too much, because I'm still testing on this fabric here and stuff. But it's pretty solid, I must say. Really solid. I'm really impressed. Mezco is really doing a crazy, amazing job with this figure. There is a line here at the ankle. I'm not sure if it turns, and the reason why is these things are pretty damn sharp. These spikes on his legs are sharp, so to get that one to move, I think it's just a glued in part, because I can get to move and it kind of hurts. But I keep getting pulled. So, but it looks like it's just seeing how the veins and stuff on his legs are. I'm guessing it's just a part of the sculpting and stuff, but it doesn't have any articulation in there. He has articulation at the ankle, like ankle rockers and stuff. So the sculpting is really well done. If you look at his feet, you can see that it's really like, he's got like his toenails, everything down to his toenails and the mud in the back. And he even has some mud splatter all over his body. So this mutant leader, he comes with a few things. He included a crowbar, which seems to be a theme that, the best way to beat a Batman ally or friend or something, or enemy, is with a crowbar. Because we all know the Joker used that to get rid of, kill one of the Robin, Jason Todd. So the crowbar fits nicely in his right hand. And it's got this nice metallic paint to it. It's like a copper type of paint, so it really looks like a metal crowbar. So that is pretty cool. Doesn't really fit in the left hand because it's more open. He does come with 2 fist hands. So, like if you watched my other previous video with Batman, you just pop them out. Pops up really easy, which is really nice. And then you just popped in his fist hands. Sorry, taking so long with it, but this is actually the first time I'm swapping his hands out. So there you go. So now he has fist hands for when he's ready to fight Batman or the cops or whoever you want to fight in your display and stuff. He's ready. To be very on par, and in particular these figures, to make sure to have everything exactly to what you saw in the cartoon and stuff. Well, I gotta give props again to Mezco. They do an amazing job of these figures. This figure line here, the one collective 112. The other thing is this little, I guess you call it like the glue glob, or what's the name they use for this thing there? It's kind of like a thing that it's what he used to kind of get the mutant hunter or stop him during the cartoon, and it's got a nice little space there to put the head in. So I'm guessing it could probably fit for any other figure. I haven't tried out any other figure yet, because basically it's made for him. So it just goes like this, and the glob thing, it's like some kind of compound. That's it. It's like a compound type foam type glue that kind of suffocates and subdues the opponent and knocks them out. So it fits really, really well on him. It's solid. It does not move whatsoever, and it's just really well. It's the way they sculpt it is really, really well done and stuff like that. And like those of you, obviously, I really hope you have seen the Dark Knight animated cartoon from DC, because it's amazing. It's exactly I read the book. It's exactly like that, and I just can't keep praising it enough. But you can hear my voice. So yeah, so there you go. So this goop, I'm pretty sure, could be used for a lot of other other of your action figures, but it's just a nice little extra accessory that they added here and stuff. So now what we're gonna do is take a look at the Batman that came with this. Alright, so now here we have the Dark Knight himself, Batman. So no, normally you're supposed to start with the hero, but seeing how this is pretty much the same Batman as the other ones that were being, well, the same Batman that was being released in these different color costumes, and also the blue one. I decided to go with him a little last on this thing. So with him, from what it seems, that he's beaten up, obviously. So those of you who watch it, you know he's beaten up. He's got it shown in his face. There you go. He's got these scars here in his chest. And his uniform's all ripped. The cape is a little bit more heavier. What they did is actually made it like, you know, if you ever got your clothes wet and it dries in the sun and stuff like that, it's still kind of hard, especially if you got them dirty on top of that. That's what they did here, which is truly, truly amazing. Basically, it's the bottom part of the cape is all dirty and muddy, and it is kind of rigid, which it feels like it's been in the mud. It's dried off, but it's still dirty, and Alfred's gonna have his work cut out for him. Again, how the hell is Alfred still alive at this point? With Batman being almost like in his 56, I don't know. That just boggles my mind. But hey, it's comic book world. His belt here, it's got little blood splash and stains on it. There's none on the back really, but here is on the front. On the front. Here, which is pretty cool, they have teeth marks. So that's the time when the mutant leader bit him on his shoulder, and here they cut out the uniform and added teeth marks. On the other side of his uniform, he has like mud splat there. As I mentioned before, his face is beat up. Here he has blood splat and mud on his gauntlets. This side here, and this side here has more mud. His fists are bloody, so he has these bloody gloves. Here there's like mud on his uniform. There's also a little bit on the back of his uniform, and of course there has to be mud on his boots, and it's more prominent in the front of his boots and on the sides here of his boots. His head's on the same ball joint as the other Batman. Same articulation. Basically, he has the same articulation as the mutant leader. So that is basically the body buck that they're using, as you can see. So it's nice that you had somebody else show the body buck. So now I kind of have more of a better idea of how to move the Batman figure than before, when I was being very careful, because you couldn't tell where the joints were, and that was one of the problems. So as you see, everything's there: double knees, twisted chest, the waist, and there's boot twist articulation here, as well as boot ankle rockers here, and you can go from side to side. This Batman comes with 6 changeable hands. So he comes with the open hands, they're called relax hands, which when's Batman relax in this whole series here of The Dark Knight Returns, I don't know. But this side shows you mud, this side has the blood on them. So that's pretty cool. Then we have here his gripping hands. So the inside of it has the mud and the other side has the blood. Now, the other set of hands has them holding the batarangs, and this is where my little gripe is going to come in, because it's nice. He's 2 hands with the batarang, and as you can see, there's no mud, there's no blood on them. So I'm not sure if this is just for my set, but it's a possibility that Mezco missed this and did not do the added paint onto these extra hands by adding like mud and blood onto the knuckles, because it kind of doesn't match when you have Batman all bloody like this and the hands, you see, pops up very easily, which I like. So his hands are his gauntlets and everything, he's all muddy and stuff and bloody, and then he takes out his batarangs, and here you have some nice clean gloves. That's my only thing about it. The figure is awesome, but I just think somebody at the paint department or the factory missed that, and it's a little too bad, because it really would look nice to be posing those like type of hands with the batarangs in them, with the bloody knuckles. And here we have a comparison shot. I just wanted to give you guys a look at how this Batman, the first one I did the review of, with the battle damage Batman. Same figure, just, you know, the costumes a little bit, this one is a little bit more darker and shows like he's been like roughed about in it and stuff and been fighting. While this one, you know, is clean cut. This is kind of the first one he went out in. The heads are swappable too. So it's still in the same ball joint that actually allows you to pop off the head here, and pop this one off here. So you can actually do head swaps with the other Batman figures. So here you go. Here Batman's battle damaged, but his face is not beat up. Or here you can have him like he's been hitting the head or hitting the face a couple of times, but the rest of his uniform is alright. So this is the base it comes with, based on the Junkyard Mutants hideout. This thing is totally detailed. The reason why it's so heavy is made of, I guess it's like porcelain polystone type statue resin. And yeah, that's what makes it really heavy. So basically this part is like if you were getting a statue, you do not want to drop this because it will probably break. Why they made it in this type of way, I'm not sure, but it looks nice. You have the dark like you have the metallic kind of browns there with all the grays. This part here is really cool. It's like oil dripping out from like an old vehicle, maybe part of a tank or something. Then you hear another like pipe dripping like oil or grease coming out. This thing at the bottom here, it just tells you it has a tray. It has a upside down there. Sorry about that. So it's just telling you, you know, the trademark of DC Comics, Mezco, China. It's telling you the year. As you see, it has the little stoppers there so it doesn't slip. Let me show you the back of this thing. So it's just really nice. I would have liked a little bit more paint with this. It would have been really cool. but I'm guessing it's due to price point and stuff. This is what they decided they would give us. And all in all, it's heavy, but it's nice. Just my only thing is that I just wish it wasn't so heavy, because it doesn't really need to be. They could have made this like of PVC plastic or some kind of like, you know, heavy plastic, but not like kind of like the statuesque type material that they use here. So as you can see, the base comes in really handy. You can replay some of the battle scenes that were in the movie. All kinds of different scenes and stuff you can do with this. It's really cool. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Mezco did offer it for those who are not attending San Diego Comic-Con on their website. It sold out pretty much within a few hours. Then they had it at their booth and it sold out there. And then right now the best way to get it is I don't think any other online retailers have it. You can try them, or any other sites or any online type of ways you do get your figures. It's really a cool set and really nice to add to your collection, especially if you've already gotten the other Batman or the two Batmans. So it's definitely something I recommend picking up, like before it becomes unavailable, because they didn't really make much of these ones. I forgot what the limit of production it was for these figures. It really is well worth it. It's well worth opening. So all in all, this is really an amazing line, amazing set. There's not much more I can say about it, other than I find the base a little more heavy than it should be, and the fact that I guess somebody must have forgot to paint the Batman Batarang hands, put a little bit of blood and mud on them. All in all, great figure set. I'm very happy I managed to purchase it when I did, and as soon as I did. So best of luck, happy hunting. This is Scorpion 72 with a review of the Dark Knight 112 Collective series from Mezco. This is San Diego Comic-Con 2-pack with Mutant Leader and Battle Damage Batman. And thanks for watching. Until next time, keep playing. Ciao.
We got the mutants. Gotham is ours. We're not afraid of this Batman. We'll eat his bones and the bones of everyone in Gotham. 'Cause we rule. Gotham belongs to the mutants.
How the hell does this guy ever see for these Pfizer type things? Is he the brother of Cyclops or something? X-Men? Hello. It's pretty cool though. You can actually look through these things. Could be a nice Halloween costume. Hey, Kevin. Shoot. I can't see. Where's the camera? Where's the camera?